city, not I wouldn't love what really big park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wow.
We do like options. Options, never do options better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's try not to.
Okay.
I'm not actually quite cool.
You know.
Sorry.
Okay, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look, on behalf of the Hayman Partners team, thank you very much for being here this evening. Welcome to our first big call auction event of 2026 and what promises to be another big year of properties and another big year of properties that we have for sale for you this evening. 17 listed on the order of sale. Hopefully you've got one of those. Hope you've made your way into the auction room this evening. If you're bidding on any of our lots, we wish you all the very best of luck in your bidding. As you can see, no doubt that you'll see as the slide shows, we go through each one as we get to each property this evening, that you can bid with a lot of confidence with some great homes. And we'll give you the chance to do that in a few moments' time. Some housekeeping for this evening. Obviously, we have the list of properties there. We will give you time in between each property for anyone who wants to exit the room and anyone that needs to come into the room, obviously, and obviously give our successful purchasers the ability to sign their contract outside of the room in the reception area, bathrooms in through the reception area. Any other questions you have as we go through it, just stick up your hand, let us know. We've got a number of the team here, but obviously you can come and help with any of those. Terms and conditions, so you can see that they're behind me. They'll be the same for all of our submissions this evening. I'll take the list of terms and conditions as being read. I believe you can actually refer to those on the rear side of the order of sale document if you'd like. But the most important of those terms are that if you are intending on placing an offer to our owners at the auction this evening, that you must be registered to bid. That means you'll hold a bidder's card. Just hold that card up nice and high each and every time that you do place a bid, and we'll record that in our bidder's register as we go along. If you're bidding on behalf of another party, that's completely fine, provided you've given us a letter that sets out your authority to do that. And also see for each of our lots this evening, our seller, they retain the right to place one bid only, should they choose to exercise that particular right. Though I place that bid on their behalf, but I'll be sure to let you know exactly when and where that takes place, if indeed it takes place at all this evening. So, without any further ado, I know we've got a couple of agents moving in and around the auction room tonight. So, we'll move through to our first lot in this evening's order of sale. 42 McFarlane present here for us in Chifley. Mr. Brett Hayman, Marty Bowe, Zoe's here as well. No doubt someone you've met over the last few weeks in the marketing campaign. And so do our registered parties. Now's your opportunity to come and own a great home. Just one last thing quickly before to mention that our contracts for sale on each of the lots this evening are available outside. If you did need to have one final look at those before we get underway, but I'd obviously draw your attention to anything that's changed in any of those anyway. So, 42, McFarlane present and Chifley, our first submission on tonight's order of sale. And we're really welcoming 3-bedroom homes surrounded by established gardens. Practical, but with plenty of potential as well to go with it. Mostly original, 3 bedrooms, light field living. You can see an updated kitchen. We'll get to that in a few moments time. Single garage, an abundance of off-street parking. 808 odd square metres of land. So that's what gives you great proportions and obviously speaks to the broad appeal of the home itself. First home buyers, investment, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, secure footholding, obviously a really central and convenient, beautifully positioned and a brilliant home that you can come and add value to straight away. Tremendous potential upside to go with it. So look, Marty, Brett, now's a chance for our registered parties to come on home. Who'd like to start us away with an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway? I don't mind too much where that start bid or price might be, but a number of parties that are back tonight to come on home, now's your chance to do exactly that. I don't expect the best bid first. You let me know though where you'd like to see it start. Money too, can I see a bidder offer to get us underway? You tell me. Where are you happy to see it start? I would have thought somewhere in the mid-8s would be fair and reasonable. You tell me. Once, twice, 840. It's a fair start at 840. Bidder number 56 at 840,000. So best of luck to Arm this evening. Who'd like to make the next bid? 850, 860. You tell me 840's here a bit once. At 840 a bit twice. 50. Welcome to the bidding, sir. 60 straight back if you like, and 60 now. 70, sir. 70, can I say? 60's here. 70. 870. 80. 880. 900. Or 890. Same courtesy. 880's here. Seated left. Once. Twice. 890. 900. Round it out to 9. Or take a stronger position. 890's on my right. Once. 895, sure. Sir, same courtesy, make it 900. 900, can I say? Once at 895. 9 it is. 905. 904. 910. 910. I'm not going to try and guess the next one. 910, you tell me. 11, 12, 13, 9, 10's right. Now's your chance to come on home to our other registered parties. I know we've moved quickly to this point here. At 9:10 remains excellent buying. Once. At 9:10 a bid twice. At 9:10 a bid third. Welcome to the bidding. 9:12. Just with the card if I can. Bidder number, you bidder 90. 9:12. 15, sir? Sorry? 9:15. 9:15. 17. 9:15's here. Once. 15 a bid twice. At 9:15 a bid third. Don't miss it now. Quickly before we go. At 915,000, is there any better offer? Absolutely sure. Not back just for one bidder. 915's here. At 915,000, sir. Any further? Absolutely sure. Well, 915's bid on the right hand side. Once, twice. Third, that's our current bidder offer. Against our bidders seated, if there's anyone else who'd like to be included here, now's your opportunity. You can see Brett having a chat with our highest bidder at 915,000. This is a property that's been well inspected over the last few weeks of the marketing campaign. A number of registered interested buyers that are back tonight to come and own. And at 915,000 remains excellent buying. Really welcoming 3-bedroom home, like I said, with the ability to add upside. Maybe now, maybe sometime down the track, to take advantage of a super convenient position. And at 915,000 gives you the chance. Bids here. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, bids on my right hand side. You can see Marty just having a chat with some of our registered parties, letting them know where they're placed in relation to our instructions this evening. On each of our lots.
So increased offer at 920.
Increased offer at 920. Instructions are to sell. Okay. So increased offer at 920, I believe it's 33, is it sir, the bidder number? Yes. 920 with bidder number 33. Bids on the right. Ma'am, sir, property's here to be sold at 920,000. That's correct, isn't it, Brett? That's 920 to be sold. Once. Well, Marty, I'm going to call it 3 times. Third time, hammer's going to come down. Property's going to be sold to anyone else. Now's your last chance. Quickly before it sells. 42 McFarlane, Crescent, Chifley. A bid once, a bid twice, a bid third, and final time before it sells at 920,000. Bidding done. Sold to
What would you say these are? Yeah. Even then, we'll discuss it after.
So again, like I said, yeah, it just gives the parties a chance to as you can see, our next submission on this evening's order of sale was to be number 10 Wood Street. Good, obviously marketed, well not obviously, but marketed by Tyron Murphy along with Michael, who is just outside of the front there. That property actually did sell prior to this evening's auction. Excellent 3-bedroom home. I think the fact that it was in such a quiet, friendly pocket, good sized yard, close to great schools, made that a really brilliant buying opportunity. And if for anyone that wanted to take note of the price of that particular lot, number 10 Wood Street was foreign, I believe, $1,020,000. So $1,020,000 if anyone wanted to note down the price. And we will move through to our next lot on tonight's order of sale. You'll see the screen change over on my right. He's just scrolling through the photos, and we probably recognise those as 15 of 14 Trillion Key in Kingston. Really spacious apartment living, again marketed by Brett, Marty and the team. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, 15 to 14 Trillion Key here for us in Kingston. Spacious apartment living, stunning lakeside views, which you can see from so many of those photos, but a home of style, of sophistication. Footsteps obviously from the brilliant restaurants, cafes. The home itself boasting 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, designed for absolute modern living, full width balcony, helping to capture, like I said, breathtaking views. 2 secure car space, this luxury dockside lifestyle that you can enjoy. We are in discussions with a party away from the auction floor with regards to this particular residence. So if you are back this evening with an interest in coming and owning, it's extremely important that you let Brett and Marty know, and they can include you in those discussions moving forward. Otherwise, what we are going to do is set the property aside. Brett, that's our instruction, and continue that discussion away from the auction floor. So again, you've still got every chance to come and be involved and own a brilliant home. Just let the team know that you'd like to be included in that moving forward, and we will move to our next lot on tonight's order of sale. So that takes us through to number 5, Bone Close in Isaacs. We'll just give Mr. Glenn Kingston a chance to enter the auction room. He's just outside finalising our registrations for the bidders. And you can see again images moving to my left and right. Single level courtyard residence, as you can see. Glenn will join us in a moment. Obviously a brilliant opportunity. Separately titled, I think one of the key points here, Glenn, and a quiet position. Moments from the local shops. You're nestled amongst established greenery, low maintenance. It's still 466 odd square metres of land. So that affords you the space, 3 bedrooms, 2 distinct living zones, outdoor entertaining area, carport with additional off-street places, and again, a really broad appeal given the fact that you might be looking to upsize, you might be looking to downsize, or even if you're looking from an investment point of view, equally well positioned in that regard also. So, who'd like to start with an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway? Again, you're back tonight with an opportunity to own. We'll give you every chance to do that. All it needs to be is an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway. And I would have thought somewhere in the mid-8s, Glenn, it'd be fair and reasonable to start. Somewhere around that $850,000 mark, you tell me. Okay, so if you're back to own, now's your chance. 850 or somewhere in that sort of vicinity. You tell me. Bid once, twice. Who'd like to start us away? Third. Any bidder offer to commence? Yes, no, well, Glenn, look, we're here tonight to sell it. Now's your chance to come and own it. If you'd like to discuss it privately, then we will allow you to do that, but now's your opportunity to come and own it. Glenn, I'm going to call it 3 times. Third time, if there's no bidder offer to get us underway, we'll continue discussions post-auction outside of the auction room. Quickly, before we sell, Ian Isaacs, before we go, once, twice, third, any better or bid to get us underway? Done. Then we will set the property aside and continue discussions with interested parties away from the auction floor again. If anyone was back to see the result on that particular property, or if you have an interest in the home moving forward, let Glenn know. He can keep you up to speed with our process to move forward, or ultimately even just let you know the result. And we will move through to next submission, White Place, number 10, White Place. And again, we can see our presentation just updating on my right hand side. Number 10, White Place in Curtin, Brett, Marty, Zoe and the team. And again, a really peaceful family home tucked away at the end of the cul-de-sac, thoughtfully extended, updated, effortless family living. You can see all that right throughout our photos, but a really welcoming feel throughout the home, the prize north aspect that gives you that brilliant natural light right throughout the course of the day, morning, afternoon, and of course large covered deck, year-round entertaining. You can watch the kids play in the backyard, U-tandem garage, attached studio, office. So again, really flexible by way of its layout. Lifestyle inside, 3 generous bedrooms, a home that has been so carefully considered, fully featured right throughout. Kids can even walk or ride to school without even crossing a road. So look, if you're looking from a young growing family's perspective, you've got a brilliant home to come and own here, and one that's going to be not only a great purchase for today, but I'd like to think, Brett, for many, many years to come for a family buying in a really brilliant position in Curtin. So, who'd like to start us with an opening bidder offer to get us underway? I don't mind too much where that start bid or price might be. Again, we've had a number of parties that have inspected the home over the course of the marketing campaign. You've done your due diligence to be back tonight, to be buying. We'll give you the chance to do so. Who'd like to see a start bid or price? I don't mind too much where we start. Sir, you got a bidder offer for it, number 8? I said I don't mind too much where we start. I was about to ask for somewhere around 1.4 to start. I'd be happy to start at 1.4, Brett. Somewhere in that sort of vicinity? Yes? No? Okay, we'll take the million and see where we go. Next bid will need to be pretty good though. Bids here, $1 million. Gentleman's offer. Bidder number 8 holds it. I can't sell it at that, but what I can do is give another party an opportunity to be involved here tonight. At $1 million even, once. At $1 million a bid, twice. So, 1.1? No, 1,020,000 was it? If I can just get you to turn the card around. It's number 76,020,000. Same courtesy, sir, to make it 40.
30.
30, thought you might. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yes, 90. $1,080,000 here. Once, twice. $1,080,000. Third.
1,001,000.
1.1. 110. Absolutely sure. At 1.1 million bids at the rear of the room, I'd be really hesitant to think you're back tonight expecting to own it for 1.1. Marty, this is amazing buying at this sort of level, sir. Are you absolutely sure? At 1.1 million, because at this current level, what we will do is continue a discussion with our highest bidder. Marty will just let our gentleman know exactly that 1.1. Bids at the rear, bidder number 8 holds it at 1.1 million. Against our other registered parties, so sir, I know Marty's just had a chat to you. As it currently stands, the gentleman's going to have the first opportunity to own. It may be here in the auction room, maybe after. If that's your best offer, that's okay. But at 1.1, we just let him know that'll be our process. So thank you for your bidding. I do appreciate it. And at 1.1, we're just letting everyone know. Like I said, I would have thought I'd see a start somewhere around that $1.4 million mark. And on that sort of basis, we need to see a significant increase here to see the property sold. Otherwise, we return to market post-auction and remain confident in doing so given the quality of the home. the curtain position, the fact you've got a really flexible position tucked away at the end of the cul-de-sac. Yep, okay. So we'll continue a discussion outside of the auction floor. So I can't sell it to you 1.1 million, as I know Marty's just explained. Certainly we are going to move to post-auction negotiations outside of the auction room. For anyone else that would like to be included in that, Marty, I'll call it 3 times. Otherwise, we do exactly that. It's here tonight to be sold. It looks like it's just going to happen immediately after the auction at 1.1 million. Once, twice, third bidding. Done. We'll set the property side at 1.1 million. Just quickly, a round of applause for the representative and just up and do as tomorrow immediately after the auction. We will just give Brett and Marty a chance to catch their breath after that one. You all good, Marty? Hilda Street. Marty. Okay, 50 Hilda Street here for us in Western. Really generous, updated family home. Again, another home that enjoys north-facing living and again, brilliant light throughout the course of the day, with exceptional outdoor spaces, I think, defined by a substantial 4-bedroom layout, thoughtfully updated again, effortless entertaining thanks to the dual outdoor decks, space for everyone, really solidly built home, and it takes every advantage of its 728 odd square metre block of land. So good size outside, great size inside, and of course a brilliant home. And again, you can simply move in and enjoy a brilliant lifestyle. 50 Hilda Street is our address. If you'll look back tonight with an interest in coming and owning, now's your chance to do so, and now's your chance to place an offer to our owners. Again, a home that's been well inspected, parties that have provided feedback. Yes, Martin.
We start at 9.
Start at 9, sure can. I was going to ask a little bit higher, but we'll start at 972 at 900,000. Ladies' offer seated on my left at 900,000. I'd make the next bid $1 million or 950. You tell me. At 900, seated left once. At 900, so what? Pardon? 950. At 950, million. Million and 50, sir.
Yeah.
Million and 50. 60, 70. Need a moment to discuss. Okay, $1 million and 50. Bidder number 100 holds it at $1,050,000. Gentleman's offer on my left against their opening bidder and against any other interested party here at $1,050,000. Once. $1,050,000 a bid twice. $1,050,000 a bid third. Gentleman's offer, $1,050,000. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that Brett just having a chat for their highest bidder here. On each of our submissions this evening, we have a written reserve instruction that our owners have set for each lot. We have figures where we can and can't proceed. And what Brett's going to do is just take a moment to let our highest bidder know where they're placed in relation to our reserve instruction, or again, any amendment to those instructions and where we can or can't proceed this evening. So thank you in advance for your patience just whilst we give them an opportunity to have that discussion. If anyone's got any questions about the process, please sing out, let us know. Or equally, if you'd like to be included in the process, put your card up and bid, or sing out. Gentleman's offers left. As we very much respect and understand, yes.
Well, increase offer to $1,080,000.
$1,080,000.
Property to be sold.
Property to be sold. So just with your card if I can, bidder number 100 to $1,080,000, properties to be sold. Now, is there any further bidding before we sell it? Absolutely sure. Okay, well thank you. $1,080,000 is your offer. I'm going to call it 3 times. Third time, Hammer's going to come down. Property to be sold if there's no better offer than $1,080,000. Gentleman's bid. 100 on my left, once. At $1,080,000 a bid twice. Bid third, final. Any better offer before it sells? Bidding done. Soul Street, congratulations. Very well done. Well done, guys. Our next lot on the order of sale, as anyone following along will notice, was due to be 94 Bachelor Street in Torres. I'm not sure we'll get any photos of it, but I can let you know that it was a beautifully presented 4-bedroom residence, exceptional family lifestyle, and I think really thoughtful design, beautifully private setting. Again, great space, 756 square metres of land, and the additional studio workspace, I think, made it really flexible, Glenn. And an offer was achieved prior to auction that sold prior for 1.275 million. For anyone who'd like to note down the price, that was 1.275 million for Bachelor Street in Torrens, which makes our next property for our list tonight, number 11 Derry Street in Monash. Again, marketed by Brett Marty, Zoe and the team, and a really solid start if you're looking for an updated single level home. And you can see again the images that rotate around to my right hand side. Some of the really defining features, RZ2 zoning, so much potential off the back of that, subject of course to the usual approval channels. 849 odd square metres of land gives you the space to explore all of that. Functional layout as it currently presents, large backyard, double carport, but again the ability to add tremendous upside, maybe now or maybe sometime down the track, in a brilliant position nearby to schools. You've got easy access to shopping, Arundel, Tuggeranong, you name it, easily located. So not only a great home, one with potential, but the ability to move in and enjoy, and equally one that's really well located. So 11 Derry Street. Who'd like to see an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway? Again, you tell me where you're happy to start. I don't mind too much where that start bid or price might be. Another home that serves 800. We'll start at 800. Gentlemen's bidder number, sir, 56 at 800. Gentlemen's offers in front at 8. Who'd like to make the next bid? Maybe 900. You tell me. 800 seated in front. Once. At 800 a bid twice. At 800,000. Third. Who'd like to be included? Over and above 800. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see Brett just having a quick chat with our opening bidder here at 800,000. Look to see an increase, 900 and above here from another party, or we'll equally continue a discussion with our opening bidder. But I think given the fact 885, just with the card if I can, sir, 885 bidder 56. At 885, we'll see Brett's just jumping out into the fucking booth for a quick call. I'll let you ask him that. 885, gentleman's off, that's his. Yep, so Brett's just speaking with our owners on the phone, confirming our instruction, Marty. 885 seated in front. At 885,000. If anyone else would like to be included, extremely important you let us know now so that we can include you in our discussion. I mentioned that the fact we are a reserve instruction figures where we can and can't proceed, and what we're doing is giving our highest bidder the opportunity to understand where they are in relation to that. We're effectively facilitating a live discussion directly between our registered party and our owner. We take our time to do that because we very much respect and understand they're big decisions to make. We want to make sure, yep, everyone's got every opportunity to come and own tonight, whether it's a great home, great investment, or all of the above, that they're afforded every opportunity. So thank you for your patience whilst we do that. 11 Derry Street. Those reasons that I mentioned at the outset, 849 square metres, RZ2 zoning, offering so much potential Obviously, subject to the usual approval channels, whether you want to renovate, reconfigure, rebuild, or more than that even. For the date 85,000, gentleman's offer seated. What Brett will do is let our bidder know. Okay, yeah, yep. And so that's what I'm just going to let you know. Obviously, the discussion, negotiation continuing. Our owners have their instructions. They're considering the position. We'll continue a discussion. What we might do in the meantime, is just set the property aside at the minute and come back to it once we've had a confirmation. Sir, I know Richard's had a chat to you around that. We're just going to park the property in the meantime and come back to that later in the order of sale. What that will mean is we can move on to our next lot. We all good, John? Our next lot in tonight's order of sale, and we will come back to Derry Street in a few moments' time. Our next lot is 11 Charlton Street here in Pearce, and again, if you take an option to look at the photos here, this is an architecturally designed Pearce family home. First time offered to the market since it was very thoughtfully designed, crafted, constructed, bespoke finishes right throughout. 2 levels of accommodation, upstairs, downstairs, generous living spaces, standout functionality, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We've really got a stunning living dining area. You saw in that shot a moment ago, timber floors, cedar ceilings, massive lower level workshop, secure backyard, 722 square metres of land approximately. This is a home to be lived in, worked in, but really enjoyed for many, many years to come. It gives you the space, scope to do exactly that. I'll ask for a bidder offer to get proceedings underway for 11 Charlton Street in Pearce. Who'd like to come and own it this evening? Again, I know there is party looking to be included away from the auction floor post-auction. We'll give anyone a chance to come and own now though. Any bidder offer? Otherwise, we continue discussions away from the auction floor. Bid once, twice, third. Brett, any bidder offer to get us underway? You tell me.
It's just conditional interest for.
Yep. Okay, so in fairness to that party, what we will do then, Brett, is set the property aside. If anyone would like to be included in negotiations and discussions for Charlton Street, make yourself known to Brett, and he can obviously let you know where we're up to in that and include you in the process moving forward. We will keep moving through to Fitchett Street, or are we ready to come back to Derry?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. So Glenn Kingston will join us in the auction room as we do go to 4 or 5 Fitchett Street. I don't know if you just got a moment. Okay, our next lot in tonight's order of sale. 4 or 5 Fitchett Street, Garran, a spectacular Garran townhouse, generously proportioned, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, expansive front and rear courtyards, effortless entertaining is what that means. Large renovated kitchen, additional off-street parking for guests. As always, a Garran ultra convenient position, but come back and enjoy a really tranquil and relaxed lifestyle. So quality home, quality position, and to our registered interested parties, now's your chance to come and own. Who'd like to see a start bid or price to get us underway? I would have thought somewhere in the mid-9 to be fair and reasonable to start. You tell me. 900, 9 something, you tell me. Where does it need to be to start? Once, twice, third. Who'd like to start us away? I don't mind. If it's not your best bid first, we'll allow you a small discount to get us underway, but you tell me. Can be nice. Again, Garran synonymous with being such a convenient location, And a home that's so beautifully presented, generously proportioned. And as you can see, the images scrolling through, courtyards, front and rear, all add to the lifestyle that you can enjoy. And gives you the ability to entertain. Again, anyone got any questions about any of the listings this evening, please let us know. Just giving Mr. Glenn Kingston a chance to have a chat with the registered party here. A home we remain extremely confident in the value of, given where we've been receiving feedback around price, given the quality of the asset, excellent position, any bidder offer to start. So, 900? 900, thank you for the, just with the, what's the number there, sorry? 60. Number 60, bidder 60 at 900,000, thank you for the offer, sir, yep. Glenn's just letting me know that he's just going to have a discussion with our owner at 900,000, who's on the phone, can't be here this evening. Gentleman's offer is 900,000. Like I said, I would have thought the next offer would be 925, 950. The gentleman's offer is 900, seated in the back row on my right at 900,000. We'll give them the opportunity to come and own this evening. Glenn's just having a quick call, sir. We'll be back to you in a moment's time. At 900,000. Is there anyone else that would like to be included for Finchett Street and Garran? Now's your chance to sing up and let me know. If you've been keeping a keen eye on the marketplace, you'll know that these townhouses in Garran rarely offered with such proportions, tightly held in that regard. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage. These are townhouses that have all the size and space, presentation of a family home, but giving you upsize, downsize, convenient position. We need to talk after. So again, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a continuing dialogue between Glenn and our owners on the phone, between our highest bidder. Glenn's just facilitating that discussion on negotiations. Current bid's at 900,000. At the moment, I can't sell it at 900. Glenn has let our highest bidder know where they are positioned in relation to our owner's instructions this evening. If we can see an increase to a figure agreeable by our owner, then that will allow the registered party the opportunity to come and own the home right now at the exclusion of any other prospective purchaser post-auction. So that's why we take our time to have this discussion. I thank you for your patience whilst we do. And as I mentioned on a previous listing, we respect and understand that they are big decisions to make. But again, our registered bidder here this evening has the opportunity to own right now at the exclusion of anyone else post-auction. So we give them one final chance to do that right here. We can see an increase to a figure agreeable by our seller, and the gentleman at the rear can own right now. Glenn's just been letting our owner know where they're placed. Okay. Okay, so what we are, sir, I know you just had a discussion with Glenn. Can't sell it to you at 900. We can continue that discussion like he's just told you outside of the auction room tonight. And give you the opportunity to come and own it. Exclusion, though, of other parties who might look to be included post-auction. So we'll give you that opportunity outside. So, ladies and gentlemen, at 900,000, unless there's anyone else, and that's what's going to be our instruction. Bid once, bid twice, third, done. We're going to set the property aside. The gentleman's going on at 900. There's the one I can see that Brett is still having a chat with our registered bidder in front, so we will move through to our next order, which was to be 44B Kalgoorlie Crescent in Fisher, and I think that sold prior ahead of this evening's auction. 930,000. So if you wanted to note down the price, the 44B Kalgoorlie Crescent Fisher was 930,000. That was the front residence in a really quiet dual occupancy setting, but then still had 4 bedrooms. Was meticulously maintained, thoughtfully updated, and was a really genuine moving ready opportunity. So sold prior 930,000. Tyron, I'm not sure if Marty's around, but we might move through to.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Are you okay if we move to Theodore Street?
Yes.
Okay, we will do exactly that. 35 Theodore Street curtain. Again, another brilliant curtain position and opportunity in a dual level home to go with its space, flexibility of floor plan, 732 odd square metres of land, highly convenient pocket of curtain, like I said. If you're looking from a growing family's perspective, or indeed if the family's already done a bit of growing, you've got space for many, many years to come here. You've got the self-contained setup to go with it, multi-generational living, guest accommodation, investment, however it suits you and your family. RZ2 zoning only adds to that flexibility. Double carport, generous outdoor areas that we might get a photo of as well. But 35 Theodore Street, a brilliant opportunity to come and own in a great suburb at a level that I would have thought give you every confidence to come and do exactly that. So, who'd like to start us away? Opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway. Somewhere in the early $1 million mark. Be fair and reasonable, I would have thought. That went well. I thought that was actually quite good, but you're back tonight to come and home. Who'd like to start? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marty's just giving me a quick instruction here. He's having a chat with a registered party. Equally, he's just going to have a chat with our owners and let them know. We've got parties who are registered to bid, but equally other parties who aren't in a position to register a bid. In fairness to everyone, unless we can see an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway for this particular lot, what we will do is continue discussion away from the auction floor. So if anyone that is registered for this particular lot, now's your last chance, otherwise you'll miss it. We continue the process moving forward for a home that we remain confident, given the fact at this price range, as an entry into curtain, giving all of this space, this is a brilliant buying opportunity. Is there any bidder offer? Once, twice, third? Okay, done. We are going to set the property aside, move through to our next lot on this evening's order of sale. Again, Brett and Marty, keeping you busy. You've joined the lots here. What's that one? Okay, Guildford withdrawn, and we will move through to Kinloch Circuit in Bruce. Just quickly, if anyone was back with an interest in 29 Guildford Street, Yarralump, obviously a stunning home, elegant, really prestigious position, 817 square metre prime corner block, meticulously architecturally renovated. If you've got any questions about the home, then please let us know, and we can include you in those discussions moving forward. Which would mean, though, that Mr. Glenn Kingston, if he's around, can come back into the auction room and take us through 27 Kinloch Circuit in Bruce. I know that Glenn just had the prior submission. He's currently speaking with our buyer on that. I'll run through those as you see some images come up. Contemporary 2-storey home, space for everyone, 27 Kinloch Circuit in Bruce, upstairs, downstairs, 4 bedrooms plus the study, 2 bathrooms, A really good mix of formal and informal spaces in the home, undercover outdoor entertaining, surrounded by the nature reserve. Again, a home that's going to give you opportunity from a growing family's perspective. And as you all know, a brilliant Bruce location, so close to schools, university, easy access further afield by major arterial roads. Bruce is just one of those suburbs that ticks so many boxes, and Kinloch Circuit, number 27 to be more precise, ticks an awful lot itself. So, Glenn, 27 Kinloch Circuit, who'd like to see an opening bidder offer to get proceedings underway? Again, I don't mind too much where that start bid or price might be. If you're back tonight to coming home, you tell me. To our registered parties, any bidder offer to start? Once, twice. Enter an offer, commence a negotiation and discussion. Oh, so I see the bidder offer, guys, to get us underway. You've sat there and seen a few of these. We're warming into it. Again, Glenn has been letting everyone know when they're going to need to be. If we can see a figure that's fair and reasonable to start, then that's what we'll do. Otherwise, we'll return to market at figures in advance of any discussion here right now. Just give Glenn a chance to finalise that. If you're back with an interest in owning, and a genuine interest at that, then given our reserve instruction, you should have every confidence to be placing an offer for a great home. I don't mind too much, like I said, where we start. I know that Glenn's just had a discussion with a registered party. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, giving them a chance to relay any sort of feedback to our owners. But again, this is a home we remain confident in the value of. And so if we aren't able to start at a figure somewhere in the vicinity of where we've been suggesting, and equally where you're going to be able to buy the home, then we will move to the next stage, include all parties in the opportunity to own. So, thank you. I'll just let Glenn finalise the discussion. One thing on guys, we're just having a chat with the owners at the rear. I certainly can't dance. Look at that. This is about the time. Okay, so guys, I know you've had a chat with Glenn. We can't start at that sort of figure, in fairness to everyone that we've met over the course of the marketing campaign. In fairness to where we see value in the property in advance of your current discussion. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, 27 Kinloch Circuit, what we are going to do is set the property aside and move to post-auction discussions, not only with our registered party here this evening, but anyone else that would like to be included. The good news, if you were back but aren't in a position to come and buy, then let us know. We can keep you up to speed with our process to move forward. Glenn was indeed supposed to be the next submission on our order of sale as well this evening. Number 65 of 4 Pelham Street. Again, a modern townhouse in the Molonglo Valley setting, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom, natural light, newly landscaped courtyard garden, our fresco dining, many list of features for a property, and that's why it's sold prior. I believe we are disclosing the price, and that was at $758,000 for that townhouse. $758,000. If anyone would like to take note of the price, that was Pelham Street. So our next order of sale We are ready to go. Gary or Angela? Okay. Off to Duffy, 3 of 30. You can see, again, as we refresh the images here, a character Duffy townhouse functional across its 2 levels of living. Quiet pocket of Duffy, well positioned as well in a complex brick to go with it. So low maintenance lifestyle, private courtyard, dual living spaces, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double garage. And I think one of the really rare additions in this home is the fact you've got a heated in-ground swimming pool and spa, which you'll see in a moment's time. So if you are into a townhouse that gives you the space to have a swimming pool, then this is one of the few. So coming home this evening, Marty, we all good for Angela Street? Okay. Okay, that's it on our left. So anyone though that would like to get our bid or offer underway for the auction this evening? I don't mind, again, as you see, with our opening offers, we're equally happy to have a private discussion with anyone that's interested this evening. You tell me. Once, twice, third. Any bid or offer? Marty, just outside of the owner like you mentioned. Yep. The party's madly racing around. Again, a really quality townhouse in Duffy. As I mentioned briefly at the outset, not only is it in a quiet part of Duffy, but it's in a very quiet part of the complex as well. All right. Give Marty a chance to chat with our seller. Again, you can see a live discussion, negotiation taking place between the registered party and our owner directly here at the auction. Again, if anyone's got any questions about that process, please sing out, let us know. I'm happy to include anyone, but equally make sure that everyone that's here tonight has the opportunity to come and own a road home. Registered party is here tonight to bid, just facilitating that bid directly to our owner. If we can see a figure agreeable, and that'll give our registered party the chance to own right now. Exclusive of other parties, we might be looking to be included post-auction like I've said. And that's why we take our time to do that.
Paul, just an offer of 905.
905.
We will have to pass the property.
Okay.
We're just the registry.
Yep.
If there's any further interest.
You heard it here first. 905, ladies offer. And then, like Marty's just said, we can't sell it at 905. But what we can do is continue that discussion and dialogue with our owners. We'll just give them the opportunity to do that away from the auction floor. Bids here 905, gentlemen, you get that at 905. Is there anyone else though that would like to be included in proceedings this evening? There's your last chance. Once, twice, third, Marty, that's our instruction. Done. I'm going to set the property on the ready favour at 905. Best of luck. You endeavours to own after auction. That takes us to our final lot in this evening's order of sale. 29 Olympus Way. Beautifully renovated. You can take it away. You know far more about it than I do, but a beautifully renovated home. For those of you that have inspected it, and more importantly, I'm here tonight registered to bid and come and own it, you know it as well. Set back from the street, framed by tin, front yard, privacy hedge. You can see as it steps right down throughout the home, elevated position, loads of natural light, beautifully renovated. You can see so much attention to detail. 3 bedrooms, really functional design, entertaining deck and views, generous backyard. That's afforded to you by the fact it's 757. Remote access gate to the garage, the carport. You're close to the reserve, obviously, and all of the road amenities, schools, transport, everything that Lions is famous for, and a brilliant home to go with it. So, beautifully renovated. Who'd like to come and own it this evening? Any bidder offer to commence proceedings? 1 million. Bidder $72 million. Left hand side. Who'd like to make the next bid 1.1 or 1.2 million dollars? Left. Once. At $1 million twice. At $1 million third. Any better? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming in, to be involved.
You can survive.
That's what I was going to say. And very good buying. Bids here at $1 million. Should have every confidence at that level. In fairness to our other registered parties, now's your opportunity. But like I said, I would have thought next bid would be 1.1, 1.2, and onwards from there, for really beautifully presented home. And again, if you've had the pleasure of inspecting, you can see just the elevation, the brilliant views, the fact it's set back from the street. All the hard work's been done. All you need to do is move in and enjoy. Or equally, if you're looking from an investment point of view, equally well positioned in that regard also. So, 29 Olympus Way. Again, the images that start to give you an insight. Lots and lots of natural light. Okay. Yep. Okay. So then I can't sell it to you that figure, but I know Marty's let you know. Sir, even also if you'd like to be included. Otherwise, we're going to send it aside. So to everyone else, now's your last chance to come and own. Bid once, bid twice, bid third at a figure in advance of $1 million. Is there any better? Quickly before we go, Marty, instruction. Set it aside at $1 million with this lady's favour. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, of course, and I believe we're still in discussions on Dairy Street, so we will officially set that property aside for now. And in yellow as well. Okay, so those two officially set aside. If you've got interest in any of those submissions this evening, obviously come and let us know. On behalf of the Hayman Partners team, thank you everybody for coming along this evening. We really do appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you at our auctions throughout the course of the year. Thank you for joining us at our first big call event, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.